Hey, good morning. Happy Harness Your Hump Day. Tom Harness here with Harness Digital Marketing. And today we are going to discuss stressing over business. Now, you might think this has nothing to do with digital marketing, but it has a lot. So, one of the things that I know when I talk to some of our potential clients, existing clients, is time. And when we are under pressure, time to get our marketing out, time to get our digital content out. For many small businesses, it means we are everything, right? The owner is everything. I'm very fortunate. I have a team, and Crystal and Lindsay, both of them help create content that goes out for Harness Digital Marketing. It relieves a lot of stress off of me, and it helps me to know that we have consistent content going out. But for some business owners, not only the pressure of getting content out is stressful, maintaining customer service, maintaining the consistency, maintaining the content, all those things can build up. And that's just one component of being a business owner is your marketing. So many times, and I've said this way, way, way back, we've been in business 11 years now, but way back, I talked about a time when I had to fire myself from positions in the business. One of those times was sales, which now I brought back on. One was bookkeeping and invoicing, making sure that those things were getting out because I was lagging. So I got to the point where the other thing I needed to look at was firing myself from my own content. We think as business owners that we know what's best for our marketing, which it's a yes and a no, right? We become too involved in it and we forget and we become too not connected with our clients and our potential clients that we think we know what's best for the content that we want to put out when we need to be thinking what's best for the content for the consumer, for the potential customer to go out. So I fired myself from that. Every once in a while, obviously I do these Harness Your Hump Day videos, but every once in a while I'll talk about or give ideas and suggestions. But sometimes we are not, as business owners, we're not where we are needed most to be effective, right? And I think for many business owners, the stress of the marketing part of it, we become too involved. Now, there's a reason why. The reason why is marketing can be fun, right? Usually in any position or any job, it's work, right? So in our industry, it's a little different. Content becomes work, so it's not as much fun. But if you are selling widgets or you're selling a service, sometimes the escape, the fun part is the marketing. But we only do that what? When we need it, right? As business owners, when we go back in and we need to feel positive, we need to get an escape. But the problem is that we're not doing our marketing justice. We are stressing and we're using that as a relief, and that is not what marketing is. Marketing, it has to be consistent, it has to have great content, and it has to provide the best customer service. That's why we have those 3 C's here at Harness Digital Marketing. So, what are 3 tips on staying positive in your business? One, you can read it in the description. Stop staying in the same patterns that create stress. If you are continually going to work or it's the same time and you're continually having this buildup of anxiety and stress, you need to stop. You need to reevaluate and see how you can change the pattern itself. Some of the things I did personally that helped me relieve the stress, doesn't mean I'm stress-free by any means, but I changed my morning routine. Before I do anything, I get up, I do a devotion every day. Devotion is the first thing. I don't go to social media. I don't do anything. I read my Bible verse, my devotion, and that's how I start my day. That's for me. Everybody has their own pattern. The second thing that I do is I go to the gym and I try to go at least four days a week. On some of the off days, the other 3, I try to walk or do something healthy, right? And then the other thing is I changed what comes into my body, right? Not only food, I've adapted and kind of gotten into intermittent fasting. So I've really tried to only eat between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. That's my only window for eating. And that's helped me focus and it's helped relieve some anxiety. And yeah, I've lost a little weight too, but that was the byproduct of that. The other thing is putting in my body what I listen to. I have not done a great job about what I watch. I still like Netflix. I love my horror movies. I love my sci-fi. But I changed the music that I listen to on a daily basis, majority. I was one of those, I am not listening to top Christian anything. But when I decided to truly break the pattern and try to be less stress and to have less stress in my life, I started listening to Pandora, the top Christian. There's actually a workout Christian channel. And I really liked it. It wasn't what I thought. It wasn't secular. It wasn't overly in my face with faith. It was very subtle and it was poppy and it was very different. So those are some of the things that I did to change the patterns. Now, that is hard when you might have a family, kids, other obligations, but you got to talk to them and you got to let them know, listen, I really need to change this pattern in my life, and please help support that. Good morning, Michael. How are you today, my friend? Number 2, put yourself first. Like I just said, mind, body, and soul. When I say these things, I go back and try to think about if I was listening to me, I would think this was a bunch of hokey and bull crap and all that. And I think every one of us finds that breaking point, that moment when we're like, listen, enough's enough. And we do 2 things. We either turn it into a positive or we spiral out of control. And I think for most of us as business owners, we don't want to spiral out of control. So we want to create healthy habits. But society tells us to do this. We read things, other people are doing this. So to change that and to go against the norm, to swim upstream, it's hard. And nobody, myself, self-help books, gurus, anybody can tell you, you have to make that first choice to change your life and change those patterns to relieve the stress, right? Number 3, have a great and positive support system that holds you accountable in a positive way. Have a system in place. Just recently, I've started doing accountability partnership, and I've also had a great support system. I mean, I could go on and tell you the people that have helped me get through the last couple of years, and they are positive, they're faithful, they're funny, they're not judgmental, they really support me, and they help, also keep me positive as well. And I'm very fortunate for that. And I honestly, if I'm going to be completely honest, yeah, I lost friends and I lost people that I thought would be there. And you know what? That's okay, because they were replaced with some really good people in my life as well. And sometimes it's online. It's just Facebook friends that check on me or text, and I do the same thing for them, or it's just people that I see when I'm out and about doing what I do. So those are all great things. At the end of the day, when you own a business or you're self-employed, you wear many, many, many hats. So which one of those hats do you really feel that you are best suited for? And which ones can you fire yourself from or just have input in? Because you can't do it all. You just can't. And that was one of the valuable lessons I learned early on, was not to micromanage my team and control them. I provide guidance and give them support and give them the tools that they need to be successful. If we succeed or fail, it's together. And that stress that's created, we share that, but we also find an outlet for it and we find solutions. It's always about finding solutions and flipping those things. So no matter what you do, you're going to deal with stress, and it can be positive or negative. But if you're in a pattern that's stuck, please change it. Try some of these 3 steps right here. Try it for 30 days and see if you can change your life. All right, moving on. I plug this every week, and she is amazing. She's positive. She has changed a lot of lives. She's influenced a lot of people. Crystal Davis here at Harness Digital Marketing has her Marketing Makeup Mondays. They're amazing. Please check them out. Even if you've missed some, you can go to our Facebook page, Harness Digital Marketing, and you can look at our playlist, and she has a whole set of playlists of past and present and future marketing makeup tips to help brand yourself, your personal brand, the way you look. Also, Really excited. Yesterday, I went to Withers Broadcasting in Marion and worked with Ian to do our new Stars and Stripes commercial that will be coming out, I think, today or tomorrow, talking about Purple Heart Day. If you haven't already, please go and listen to Withers Broadcasting. Great radio station. It's been a great partnership. We have helped connect people, change lives for veterans throughout Southern Illinois, and we've also been able to highlight some of the amazing young youth, kids, men and women going into the military or coming back home. As you all know, that's a very passionate part of my life, and I really want to highlight and get that page growing. So if you want to, send a request out to Stars and Stripes SI. There's a link below. Go check it out, and we'll bring you in, and you can help share the positive news and support businesses that are veteran-owned, and we will make a difference. All right, events coming up. My buddy, Brian Gibson, over at FOB Rush here in Carbondale is having a GI party. It's already started this week. I have not made it over there yet. But this week from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., he is looking for volunteers to help clean up and get ready for an event that's coming up there. And I will have more details on that. But right now, the focus is just getting some volunteers to go over and help clean it up. This is a facility that is dedicated to helping transitioning veterans and their families that are suffering from PTSD. So go check that out. I'll have that tagged, or you can reach out to Brian Gibson and give him some help. Also, we are so excited. The Sidewalk Profits are coming to Bald Knob Cross. We are a sponsor, and we are working with them on selling tickets and getting sponsorships. We're about a week away from this Saturday, but let me tell you something. This is going to be a lot of fun. These guys are amazing. This team is just going to be, I don't know. I'm just pumped about it, and I'm blessed that we get the opportunity to work with them. The executive director of Bald Knob Cross, Jeffrey Isbell, has just been crushing this. It's going to be a great first-time concert there like this, and I want you to be a part of that. So if you need tickets, there's a link for that. We've got a couple of sponsorships left. So if you are wanting to get in front of, there's a lot of tickets sold. I'm just going to tell you that. So please, go hang out, check it out. But Sidewalk Profits are pretty awesome. And then my buddy, I haven't seen him in a while. I hope I can still call him buddy. But Pastor John Holst over at Zion United Church in Marion, they have their annual Oktoberfest that comes September 25th, 11 a.m. And they usually do need volunteers. I try to volunteer when I can, but I love it. It's great. It's a great fellowship opportunity. It's German beer, different types of beers, but the food is amazing. And again, the fellowship. So thank you all for joining me this morning for Harness Your Hump Day. Go out into the world, make it a better place, be the reason someone smiles. And if your business or organization or personal brand would like to work with us, just know that we're here at Harness Digital Marketing to #turn the light bulb on for you. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.